fish and you caught me, you'd say, look at that fish, shimmering in the sun. Such a rare one, can't believe that you caught one. If I were a fish and you caught me, you'd say, look at that fish, heaviest in the sea. You'd win first prize if you caught me. Why is everybody on the internet so mean? Why is everybody so afraid of what they've never seen? If I was strolling through and I saw me flopping around and singing my song, I'd say, damn, they're cute and sing along. If I were a rock, you would pick me up and say, that's a nice rock, skippiest on the lake. Plop, 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 I'm the perfect shape. And if I were a sock, you would put me on and say, that's a nice sock, happiest as a pair. I found you, now I'm not scared. Why is everybody on the internet so mean? Why is everybody so afraid of what they've never seen? If I was strolling through and I saw me flopping around and singing my song, I'd say, damn, they're cute and sing along. How lucky are we of all the fish in the sea? You get to be you and I get to be me. Just let 'em be me. We're as free as can be to be the youest of you and the meest of me. If I were a fish, 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 This is the funnest thing I've ever done in my life. Yeah!
Well, come on back. We're doing art today. Namely, Artfight. Because, you know, I have stuff from the fundraiser stream, but I already scheduled this Artfight thing. And I could work on the fundraiser stream after this month is over. I'd like not to, but I mean, I could. So we're working on Artfight today. And I have a lot of Artfight today. It's like, I have 8 attacks right now? I don't think I need to revenge all of them, but I have 8 attacks. So, we're probably doing like headshots and just seeing how far we get. Sound like a plan? Sure, it sounds like a plan. Let's do that. So how's people's doing? Crimson Wolf Jr., thanks so much for the follow. Also, congrats, Flan, on your starter being a Primplop. That's very fitting. Or, you know, it's a starter that's a starter. Yeehaw. Merp. Merp, merp. Yep, I got so many arts I need to try and do. And I have no idea what I'm gonna make for any of them. Howdy, Grave. Yeah, like, so far I'm not really liking this headshot. Just gonna stand there and watch me merp. Yep. Exactly the plan. Let's hope everyone is doing well. For everyone who's there for the fundraiser stream, congratulations. We raised over $1,000 for CAD, which is very nice. Sure, we didn't meet like that first goal, so we didn't unlock the other arts or whatnot, but any amount raised is still a good amount raised. So like that's still really awesome to see. I make the size a little bit smaller. Like that. Yep, like I said, today's plan is basically just trying to knock out as many Artfight attacks as I can. Like if I can get, if I can get all like 8 or whatever, I would be very, very happy. But it depends so much on what we end up doing for each attack. Attacks also motivation for it. Yeah, I saw you mentioning that. It's like, damn shame, but it still was like a massive attack, so it's not terribly surprising. That's like a, you know, all event ordeal. If you have some elements of it, you could crop those out and upload those. But understandable given the sheer scope of the thing. And hey, you tried out a massive attack, and that's the purpose of Artfight, is just a bunch of art practice and doing different things like that. Well, yeah, you weren't able to get through it, but it doesn't mean that the efforts are for naught. It just means you don't get points for it. The ones that are colored. That's totally fair. I encourage you to do so. And I think I need to move this hat around just a little bit. And I guess that includes the ear. All right, I can deal with that. Now, I'm kind of liking the idea of not like actually fully painting this, but just using these gouache tools as a way to get like a nice sepia tone thing. Or actually, Christian layer gradient map. I have a color palette named Western Nostalgia. Let's actually see how that looks on this. Or Foggy Cabin Drive actually might work a little bit better, but let's just see how we're vibing with this. All right, let's give this a try. We kind of block out stuff. Oh yeah, so this brush that I'm using is called a gouache. It's gouache style. And let me actually pull this up just so I can kind of show what I mean. Artfight, where is that one? This one. This one looks the exact same as a painting I did of a dog when I was in college. Like, literally, it's the exact same style. And that thing was made with gouache paints, which this brush is used to emulate. And that's really funny to me. Like, I wonder if I got a photo of that. No, I got it on the previous phone. I don't have it on this one. Fuck. It's like, someone remind me to get a photo of that later. It's at my mom's place. But yeah, I did a gouache painting of one of our pets at the time. And it just looks the exact same as that, and that's very pleasing to me. It's just something about that. Let me tell you, my gouache did not go down this smooth. When you're doing gouache like that, you basically do it right out of the tube, so it ends up getting very, very thick, I guess is a good way of putting it. Alrighty. I'm liking this, but I don't think I want to have that solid black background. So we are gonna kind of casually restart that. Me, I need to do so many art pieces in this amount of time. Also me. I'm not liking this, restart it. Oh yeah, and one of the attacks, I know exactly what to do, but unfortunately it's like 2 full bodies. So, might not be doing that one today, or I might end up doing that one today anyways, just because it's one of them that I have an idea for. We'll find out. I have 8 characters on today, draw the same character 8 times. That'd actually be kind of funny. Yeah, I made an 8-page, or an 8-panel comic. Duh. I mean, I guess I did do a comic that actually was basically 4 full bodies. Granted, 2 of them were mine. I'm just saying it's not completely outside the realm of possibility for me at this point. Let's actually kind of pump up this brightness a little bit. We can go through it with the shadow. Character always has cigar in mouth. Yeah, and this character, they specifically listed on this on their character page that it was what was it? The character was just made as like an excuse to try and learn furry art and such, and they did not think about them at all. They did not plan anything at all. They were just like cat, cowgirl, cigar. Okay, we're rocking this. So they just have like some vague stuffs on the character of like, here's just what you can work with for now. So what I'm saying is that I can do basically anything I want to. Pokemons! It's a dog. Right on. I mean, it's kind of like a dog if you squint. Don't know what a dog is. Think it's a ride-on. Congrats on your new dog! Okay, this hits a lot different when I remove that background tone. Which actually probably helps me out a lot in trying to place what the fuck I'm doing. Well, no, because I have to do straight black in order to get the darkest blacks I can. So realistically, I should actually merge this down. Second. Oops. There we go. Okay, so now it's merged down with that layer. Hopefully this helps blend and blur things a little bit better. Cutting in a little. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna do a bunch of simple headshots. Just the entire fucking painting. This does not facilitate the speed goals that I have today. I want like this early morning ranch hand vibe. 0 to Zay in 15 minutes. This is a new Zay world record. How fast until he regrets, like he completely gets rid of his ideas of what he's doing today and then regrets that same decision. That's how I'm interpreting 0 to Zay in 15 minutes. Like, I don't want to just do, like, 15-minute paintings for today, either. I want to, like, you know, Artfight, I want to experiment. So that's kind of why I'm doing this, and I'm hopefully going to be able to speed up these paintings. I mean, it's kind of very similar to what I do for the 15-minute paintings. Watch, this is what all the 15-minute paintings will turn into. Like 3 years, they're all just gonna be like proper paintings just done in 15 minutes because that's like all I've done. It's just speed paint. They'll all be farmers. I'm farming for them Artfight points, that's for sure. Just trying to apply some texture to the clothing. Ah, it's Pokemon. It's Archin. Oh no, it's a Snom because there's a summon Snom. Hold on. Snom hours. Y'all better get that freaking Snom. What fell? Why do they have like a Velcro, like a Velcro cable manager? Oh, it's probably attached to the Snom. Put that aside. Or you got a Snom. Congrats, you're part of Snom Hours now. You can now participate in Snom Hours. Got to keep your Snom cables in order. I mean, valid, I suppose. This Snom here is actually an IT specialist. Only in their off hours. All right, calling that one done. I could do more to it, but I think it is totally serviceable as is. We're gonna use pencil tool. All right, and the girl's name is Callie Cow Tipper. Callie Cow Tipper. All right. One down. Maybe 7 more to go. No idea. No idea at all. Crack him back a little bit. Okay. A farmer wouldn't like cow tippers. Actually says in their description that they actually don't tip cows, which is funny to me that their name is Callie Cow Tipper, and they don't tip cows. Checking a thing. Cows are tips like everyone else. Alright, just had to reply to something. Alright, so this next one is a revenge from last year, and I don't know if I should revenge them, but like it's a really cute art. Grumble, grumble, grumble. What am I doing with this person? Have not actually looked. I haven't looked at like any refs. I love the hair on that one. Oh gosh, that's kind of a hard thing to. Was it? Oh, I think cancer. Oh, I already read that one. Yeah, this person has one anthro character. Alright, let's try out this character. And where is my paste button? There it is. Nope, nope, that worked. I just had to move the screen a little bit. That is a very large image. Like, oh my gosh, that's very large. But yeah, shooter loot. It's the guy character we can draw. They also have a, like, demon that I drew before, which I really freaking like the look of, but human face. And I'm doing headshots, and that's what I did before with them, so trying something else. Oh no, what's with the really concerned look? So this is the second cat in a row. Watch it just all be cats. But yeah, is it valid to revenge an attack when that attack was made to revenge me from last year? Like, they just couldn't keep it in, like, the chain. Like, I know it's like, oh, it's an attack, it's a valid target. But they also did a really cute piece of art. Like, that's not this one, that was another one I was... other one I was thinking about. See, why not? I don't think Artfight targets are restricted to unwritten social rules. I mean, valid. Very valid. And I guess, I don't know, I think I was more looking for an excuse to say, skip it, you don't have to revenge. But you're right, that does make it sound like it's like, oh, there's this certain social rules that people of Artfight need to know. When that's not the fucking case at all. It's just me trying to talk myself out of more work. Which I'll look over their character after this done. Look over their characters after this then. Yeah. And let's actually adjust Snoot just a smidge. Smaller, a little bit lower. Over the mouth just a little bit. Move all this down. All right. I can get behind that sketch so far. How big is that? Oh, no, it zooms out the whole image. I want to see just this piece zoomed down. Okay, well, don't have a shortcut set up for that quite yet, I don't think. So I'm just not going to bother. Because, yeah, this is 100% size. I think that's plenty. And move this eye over just a little bit. This eye up and over just a little bit. Nah, I think that's fine over there. I need to see if I have a layer style. Yeah, I do. So yeah, I found a layer style that might end up letting me do the digital painting stuff I was thinking about. So sorry, Seafoam Turf. Do you realize Elena Stenone's prehistoric edition? Yeah, I didn't think so. Yo, didn't you read, like, anything about the history of the universe? Everything's made out of star stuffs. Your precious ocean wouldn't exist without freaking stars exploding eons ago, depositing the materials needed for your precious seafloors. So check yourself before you wreck yourself. Anyways, howdy. I'm trying to work through my art fight attacks. So many art fight attacks. And let's say ear hole is like this. Universe, whatever, duster. And here we see a majestic sea foam agent returning back to their base, defeated. Has HR been busy with work this summer? Oh, I hope you're doing well overall, at least. I know the mood. Art fight! Yeah, completely hides the art. Wow, rude. But yeah, Remy, what have you been up to? I guess other than busy this summer. Hi, Saisha. Yep. Doing all right since the day off. My back still sore from yesterday. Be sure you give yourself a rest. Let's erase away this, make this a little bit better of an angle. Whoop. There we go. Just a long time visit. Don't have to zoom me back later. Fuck yeah, zoo. Hopefully they have fun. Hopefully you're enjoying your break as well. It doesn't find art fight output this year. Gold Day is doing attack. Like, art fight is an excuse to do anything. You don't, like, you really shouldn't ever feel bad about not doing as much as you may wanted to, or like, you know, what is it? Not getting to everything you may have wanted to. Getting to anything is a lot for art fight. If you're able to complete something today, fuck yeah, rock on. But don't feel like it is a requirement. You made anything this event, and that should be plenty to enjoy. Art fight? Like, do you not know what art fight is? Let me just ask that. Have you not heard of art fight? Yeah, I want kind of a cat burglar vibe. So, good to know that's kind of working then. Heard of art fight? Art fight is, in the simplest terms, gamified art trades. It is an event that runs once a year for a month straight. It is currently going, and it is going until the end of this month. And you get points for your team by drawing characters on Artfight. So you find someone else's character on Artfight, and you draw their character. And the complexity of the piece that you do determines how many points that you get. And you get less points if you attack someone on your own team, but that's fine. And of course, there's two teams, and whichever team has more points collectively wins. So there's things like revenges, where if you get attacked, you can attack back, and you basically attack back and call out which piece, and it makes a chain. So you can kind of go up through the chain and like attack back and forth, or see what has happened through this whole attack chain that has happened. And that's kind of what I'm doing, where I'm catching up with some of the attacks that I've received this year and revenging. So I'm sending them an attack back. Yeah. The link is right up there, artfight.net, if you want to go check it out. I highly encourage it. It's stupidly fun. And what a lot of people use it for, what I use it for at least, is an excuse to practice and experiment. Because, I mean, no one really cares if it's like, oh, this piece didn't turn out quite as good as it otherwise would have. It's like, yeah, but you made my freaking character. And people are super happy about that. It's just nice and wholesome. Is it currently gone? But come back a couple months after. Usually send those minigames open in the community Discord. Yep. I generally don't participate in those just because I have so much going on later in the year. It's like, this is already like right at the cusp of when I think I can actually participate. Oh wait, they have hair. I didn't draw their freaking hair. Here's the page. It's the thing where you pick a team like Splatoons. Apparently Seafoam versus Stardust. Yep. Yeah, you pick a team. The teams are a little bit arbitrary, honestly. Like some people do things fitting to the theme. Like, you know, is it some people are doing just Stardust themed arts if they're on Team Stardust. But you just kind of pick a team you resonate better with and you draw. It's like, I'm on Stardust myself and I'm not doing any Stardust themed stuffs. Ocean is water, you're mostly water. Alright, I'm also Stardust. Yeah, no, everything's made out of Stardust. Team Akko over here, trying to recruit new members. And yeah, and literally the only difference between the teams is the winning team, their little like tag icon thing that you can put on your profile gets a crown over it. That's the only real difference. So you generally do pick one that you just vibe better with. Oh yeah, and if you upload your characters to the art site, fucking tag your shit. The tagging system didn't exist for a while, so a lot of people didn't get used to tagging. But like, it's the only way the search function works, and so many people don't have tags on their stuff. Like, it's cozying up to sort of lilac color. It's your favorite. Okay. In the oceans, every almost like oxygen were born in the heart of the stars. Like, there's a lot going for either team. There we go. That looks better. All right. Let's color this in. Rid of their layers. Don't go to the dark side. We have cookies. Huh, these look like different colors. It's the line work that makes it feel like a different color. Got it. To redo the hair anyways. And oh yeah, And casual thing, it's my absolute favorite about Artfight. It has a random character button at the top. So if you just like don't know what you want to do, you can just hit random character. And that button works even in the off season. So it's fun just to like let them be like random character, that one. That's right, attacks give them extra points. Yeah, that's right. There's even stuff for people to do while was it either are they waiting for stuffs, or if they don't feel like drawing but still want to contribute to Artfight, you can rate attacks. Be like, yep, that thing's rated appropriately, or yep, nope, that looks good. Okay, I need to get rid of the lines for the eyes because I realize that this is like a more proper cat and won't have these. It's a Khajiit. They don't do this. But yeah, Wolfen, you're participating in our fight. I have to ask, what is your favorite piece you have made so far? Could be for any reason. That's valid. It's valid. I have to go and double check. It's like I couldn't tell you what pieces I've made this year. Y'all really are bad at catching Kaparaja. So you're typing the newest one you did for Hentabo. Ooh. And here's the trap of the question. Now you have to link them. Because I know I've seen the one for Hentabo. I've been bad at keeping up with the art channel for this event, so I actually have not seen like the most recent attacks by basically anyone. Normal attacks, probably this one. It's got the most characters you've done. It's cute too. Another favorite because I learned how to use clipping masks in animation. In an animation. See, okay. I like that one more because you learn something new for it. And that to me is like the best fucking thing in Artfight, is the excuse to like practice new stuffs, experiment. So hope you don't mind if I pick a favorite out of those two favorites, but I have a favorite out of those two favorites. Favoriting your favorite. Yep. You're welcome for me favoriting my favorite. Okay, cat eyes, draw them in, then just erase. Instead, say, don't make it more complicated than it has to be. Of course, I draw the side of them that has, like, no patternization on it. All right, we're gonna do the gold on these later. Let's get the cloth in. Thinking like a, let's lower that saturation just a little bit more. Like a dark blue for the hood. Yeah, everyone does different stuffs in Artfight. I just like seeing people like experimenting, practicing, and learning. Okay, now let's make this gold. That's not yellow. And I'm gonna color the line work, just like the whole piece. I'm gonna color the lines. So I'm using this as a way to just show that these are golden even through colored line work. And hopefully the colored line work helps give a little bit of shading in the back. You mini games once year two. I think you may try to join Toyhouse games in between so I can keep good pace, continuing practice without being burnt out. Last year was hard because mini games were canceled. Yeah, and I genuinely forgot that the mini games even existed. Like, I have not ever participated in them. I don't even know what they do for them. But again, it happens in a time frame where I'm the most busy usually. So it's like kind of hard for me to participate in them. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Like, that's completely a fair reason to participate in them. So you know, this is making some of my color choices stand out poorly. And I'm not really liking this blue so much with the colored hood. So we're going to change the hood color. Going with like maybe a darker purplish. And this the same. Make that purple instead, just to help blend this in. Again, that's the lines. And we want to use a... Oops, wrong color. Just kind of a darker shade down here. Just help imply a little bit of shading. Nah, I don't like that. I don't like that gradient. All right. Crop this down. That looks kind of bad. That's better. And we just add a little bit of highlight to the eyes and hair. And a little bit on the nose. All right. This piece is done. I suppose to go with like a lighter version of it, maybe. And saving this. Oh, I need to... For some reason, I backed out of the character ref. Okay. Need to know the name. Save as. Okay, 2 done. I have so many more attacks to go. All right, let's look through this person's characters again. Okay, yep, we're definitely joining this character. Paste. Maybe I didn't save it with a black background. Actually, yeah, that's very confusing. Let me actually save this proper. And import image. There we go. It's another cat. I keep ending up with cats. Why are only cats attacking me? What on earth? Your day's been good? My day's been all right. I woke up tired, and I'm continuing through today's stream a little bit tired. So it's kind of why I want to get as much done as I reasonably can. Without sacrificing too much, obviously. So, like, I think it's been going all right. Okay, I want to have them with like a catnip toy in mouth. Let me check the character permissions. Okay. It's a catastrophe. Yep. Oh, did this on the wrong layer. Oh, good thing I found that out now. Why no one warned me I was on the wrong layer. Alright. No, let's try and do this with like proper just series of shapes. I want this to clearly be like a little button with like stitching running down it. Make this like a fabric thing with like a bell in the end. It's like simplified character. Something like that. All right. God, that just looks like such a mess. Thicken the line work just a little bit. Oh yeah, and earlier today, I had like an ache in the hand. Now, I have nothing now, but I know it's a possibility that that can come back. So I am trying to get through art pieces, but there is a chance that today's stream does end a little bit early. Okay, confidence in line work. Zay, confidence in line work. Yeah, let's really instead attach this by the tail, maybe? Simplify the mouse. And catnip toy. That looks plenty like a toy. then this one goes straight out, and then we do just kind of, yeah, it will look great. Because I need to look ahead and at the next character, or next person's characters, and be like, all right, where's the cat? Okay, this chin is not in the right Actually, that looks great on this, at this angle. That's annoying. Oh yeah, no, because it goes in line with all of this. You know what? I think that does fine on the reverse test. Okay, let's try and a color. Going for a bit of a more classic cartoon vibe, breaking my normal style a smidge. Ears are very dark compared to line work. Congrats on your clam! All right. It just looks so silly. I love it. Giant feeling the cat is zoted. I mean, it is a catnip toy, so I really do want it to just go out there. And now you see why it's absolutely zoted. No thoughts, head empty, as nature intended. Absolutely. And I realized that just now this character is name the same as the artist, and this is their Sona, and I'm drawing them completely fucking stoned. Let's go. It's fine. It's fine. This person who went out of their way to do a full body of Fiona caught something that they had done wrong on the face, fixed it, sent me the updated version privately, and then of course I get back at them by drawing them high. You know, as you do. I honestly think I like that better when it's just black. Oh, I'm getting a call. I have to check real quick. It's someone someone asking to borrow my pressure washer. It's like, I'm not used to getting phone calls from them. Did something happen? Yeah, they're just wanting to borrow my pressure washer. It really helps the color pop a bit more, like the sharper contrast in black, yellow, blue, and between the blue and gray. Like, the only reason I was thinking of adding in the other color for the line work was that way the shine kind of pops a little bit better, or the shine doesn't obscure the color too much. But I think it's totally fine. I also think that doesn't work super well on that. The quick versus the key combination for it. In Clip Studio, you can set the key resize thing to where you actually hold down a button. Hold on, fuck, it's like hard to like mentally remember. Oh, there it is. Like, you can hold down a button and just adjust it by just moving the mouse away from where you started holding down the button. However, and I think I have mine set. I don't know what I have mine set to. I'm actually using a thing called the tour box that has a scroll wheel on it that I assign to resize it. But there is a button combination, and I have it. Oop. There's a button combination for zoom too. But yeah, I have a button combination set up for this as well on here to me to do it this way. So yeah, there is shortcuts for basically all of that. Okay, this is done. This does not need too much to be exactly what I was hoping for. And where's the line work? There it is. Selection from layer, create selection, expand selection. Yeah, 5 pixels. Wow, that is not as much as I would hope. 5 more pixels. Crop it down. Crop it down. And deselect. Hey, cat! It's just more cats. Oh, is that my 3rd attack? Okay, that I'm not revenging because that is just like a thing to poke fun at me for having too many attacks. Like I think I told them I'm not revenging it, but I appreciate it. Sorry. Oh, it's this person's first ever art fight. That's cute. Okay, they have a Farigiraf character, which I appreciate. Okay, they have a handful of Pokemon characters. I really should, like, find this stuff ahead of time. I don't. But I should. Like, you can bookmark characters. They have a handful of characters up here, so I'm just checking them all out. Oh, character does have an attack too. Neat. Alright. Yeah, I think I can come up with something for this. And where's my paste button? There's the paste. I'm still learning the tour box. It's like everyone knows what copy and paste is, but now for me it's like hold side button with left pinky, hit down arrow on the D-pad that I have on this thing. It's like, yay. Okay, so Bia and Rook, named Brooke. Also, I love this little dynamic of like Rook can kind of take over by just like closing the mouth. I think it's my first time drawing a Farigiraf. So yeah, powerful psychic and such. I do kind of want to do, like, I'm doing something related to that. I don't know. In my mind, I'm imagining a lot of purples and like sharp lines. Maybe not sharp lines so much, but I don't know. I'm just imagining the whole thing is like filled with a lot of sharp lines and angles, really thick line work, and purples. Naturally. Here, let's change up the pose a little bit. Kind of almost a looking over the shoulder type of vibe. Okay. An awkward pose, but I think I can make this work. Erase this eye real quick. See, that looks almost like they're in pain or distress. Don't really want that. The hair kind of goes off to the side. We might flip over the whole thing here, but let's draw it assuming the hair is going this way for right now. Angie eyes for the chain chomp. It's a Cradilly. That's from Hoenn. Yep, they're a Girafarig. Well, they're a Farigiraf, actually. Farigiraf is the evolution of Girafarig that came out in this last generation, where the basic thing is that instead of them being two competing entities, they're working together now. Yeah. Farigiraf. Go and look it up. Farigiraf. It's like a proper giraffe, too. Giraffe with a hoodie. It basically is a giraffe with a hoodie. I really love Farigiraf. I even used one, like, competitively for a short time. Because it has a fun few abilities and some stuff's going for it. Okay, and this is the fourth arts today. So I'm going to have to go a little bit slower because I do have a fun idea for this that I want to actually implement. Wish there were more and more varied type-wise Bunnymon. Yeah. I just want more different species. It's like, yeah, we have a handful of bunnies, and while I do wish that they had more variety of type as well, I'd be fine if we didn't get another bunny for a couple of gens. I'm still annoyed that we finally got a fucking flamingo, and it was like the most boring thing they could have done. It's just a flamingo. It's like, come on. It's like, it's interesting typing, but even that is like, it's not even the best Pokemon with that typing either. Or the most interesting Pokemon with that typing. But hey, I think we can finally make a full team of turtles. No, this is going to be covered up by the hair. I've now decided. I've decreed. Sent to keys before flamingo. You know what's funny is that I really like the keys. That felt really clever. It was like a trickster fae, but all it did was just steal people's keys. And that just feels like such a modern take on a trickster fae. Like, I actually really like them. But I do agree. It's kind of bizarre that we got something like that before we got a flamingo. Ain't bad, just kind of sort of that kind of came for something more straightforward. It's like, yeah, I completely agree that it's bizarre that that came up before. However, gosh, in a world where a lot of them are just an animal, but it is nice to see trickster face spirit. Like, it was a very nice change of pace, and I do prefer getting that over a flamingo at the time. But yeah, someone was really pushing for that idea. I really feel like someone was really pushing for Clef Key. I think I was sitting in the background because there's so many birds already. I don't think so. Like, that's never stopped them from introducing a bird in every single gen. It's like, is there a baseline bird in this one? I can't think off the top of my head. Just at all. You know, they've introduced so many just like general birds. It's never stopped them from introducing more. And God, flamingo is not a clever Pokemon. It's literally a flamingo with the neck tied in a knot. Like, I'm not even joking. It's just a flamingo with its neck tied in a knot. That's it. That's the only thing going with a flamingo, and the neck tied in a knot isn't even that obvious. It just looks like it's got like a ball around its neck. Yeah, like, I see what you're going for. And like, all suggestions are valid for what on earth happened there, but gosh, that one they weren't sitting on for too long. At least I certainly hope they weren't. Like that. We don't need Pokemon to do it, and we have power of anthropomorphization at our fingertips. Right, but it won't be official. Come on. You know what I think would be an interesting thing to do with a flamingo? You know how some snake says our swing thing to distract us, have that do with his neck, make it flying psychic? Yeah? I'd be down with that. Gosh. There was one concept that I had thought of a while ago for a flamingo, you know, before we had one, where flamingos are only pink because of the water that they are in. It's like the water that they kind of exist in, it ends up turning their feathers pink. They aren't born with pink feathers. If I remember correctly, I could be slightly wrong on that, but I do believe it has a major contributing factor for them. So it would be neat to see them in different environments and have slightly different secondary types. I mean, even if it's what they eat, it's my idea could still work. I'm rolling with it. So it's like, oh wow, this one's in a swamp. It's a flying poison. This one was like, you know, in a hot spring. It's flying fire. These ones were hanging out in the ocean, so they're flying water. And like, you just have the base design and you change up like maybe a plant that's on it and then the coloration of the main body. But they do have a Pokemon that's very similar to this. And that's the Oricorio line. So I don't think that idea would ever really come up again. At least not without some trepidation. You have the Vivillon treatment have different colors because of that? Yep. Yeah, it's like stuff like that would be really neat. But yeah, Oricorio got this treatment and it's like, it's definitely really neat. It's like what island you caught it on dictated what type it was because that's the nectar they had available to them, which reflects a real life bird species in Hawaii. That each of the main islands of Hawaii has a different version of this bird because it's so hyper specialized to its specific island that it doesn't really like to leave the island. It's like shit like that is really neat. I don't know. Maybe I'm just wanting more like world stuffs out of the Pokemon games. But with the development cycle that they've been forced to have to go on, I don't know if that's going to really work out. Never chance to finish Moon because your cartridge fucked up. You know, so pretty much I'll buy another. I have never heard of one that messed up. Like genuinely, I've never heard of a cartridge that just like stopped working. That's wild. Like, damn. They probably thought you like threw it in the wash or something. Well, that sucks. Honestly, you didn't miss much. I never played Sun and Moon either, or like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, or any of those. And then afterwards I found out that they were the most handholdy games that they've ever made. And that says something coming out of Scarlet and Violet, where there's like a 2-hour long tutorial at the beginning. So if I ever finish a move, it'll be emulating because they can't buy it no more, so it makes no difference to their pocketbook. Yep. And that, it's like, what is it? There's a lot of dubious times to emulate stuffs, but I had a cartridge. It doesn't work anymore. It broke. And I can't even buy another one from them anyways, so they don't see any money from it. That's one of those cases where it's like, yeah, I think that's a totally fine instance to emulate. And that's if you ever wanted to play it again. There's, like, you don't even have to. You still have the cartridge too. Yep. Speaking of Nintendo. Big is that? I kind of want to reduce the size of that just a little bit. Nah, I think that'll be fine. a new Fantasy Life? This date is until October. What's Fantasy Life? I don't know what this is. Adventure RPG thingy. Alrighty. Okay, we do this. We're going to expand this selection a little bit. See how this looks real quick. With this bold, thick line work. I like that a bit more. Profession is a life, so there's more crafting / focused ones, more specific content for one. You can switch between them. Alrighty. So yeah, you're going to be busy in October. I'll dwebble. It's a dweeb. Dweeble. No, I am so far behind on like anything that it even resembles a new game release. Farmer and an artist. You get to be an artist and an artist. The fullest paladin, mercenary, magician, hunter, angler, miner, woodcutter, farmer, alchemist, tailor, cook, blacksmith, carpenter, and artist. Do all of them at once. Starting to sound a little bit like Animal Crossing. There's another game I've not played. There's a fans like Animal Crossing New Horizons. The baby they're reading through the website. Let's go. Same brain cell. Yeah, these are far more round. Wait, these are basically just spheres. Because they're kind of supposed to be. This is take me a hot minute at this point. So I'm still doing fine on time. I'll lie to myself and say I'm doing fine on time. And it's almost noon, which means I've been live for almost 2 hours. And with the goal of trying to get through as many of these things as possible, and having done only 4 every stream, at most 4 every stream, can't forget that I've done a handful of streams where I didn't even get 4 done. Having 4 done at around the halfway point, which I guess this one isn't done yet, so I can't speak too early, but having basically 4 done before the end of the stream is nice. I don't like these at all. It's like those just were not working for me. It's like let's get rid of no, get rid of the sketchy. Where would these be? Here, 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 here. A little bit longer. Bulb on top. All right, now how do I translate this into line work? Because I'm liking these shapes, but they're not line work. These are just, you know, straight filled in spaces. The answer is a complicated series of actions I have to do, but it will get me the results I desire. So we do a selection off of this layer, create selection, go to a layer below, and we expand the selection. Where's my expand selection button? There it is. Expand it by, I don't know, 15 pixels. Yeah, that's about as thick as I'd imagine these being. And then we fill in this layer. Hooray! Now we go back up to the previous layer, we create a selection, we go back down, and then we delete. See? Now I have just the outlines of that shape. Then I can just adjust it to give it the line weight that I want. Kind of sharpen this up a little bit. Let's give this a little bit more interesting line weight. If we give it a bit from behind here. The ones behind, we would be able to see where they connect. The ones in front, we won't. So this would be filled in. thin out that slightly. See, this is getting kind of a nice dynamic bit of line work to it. Let's make this a proper little point. God, I don't know what on earth I dreamed last night, but I'm constantly just bombarded with that's something related to the dream. It was right on the edge of my fucking memory. I don't know what the hell it was. But it was just like random shit throughout this entire stream. Just been like, yep, that was something related to the dream. Like, well, fucking tell me what it was. Give me the memory. Unlock it, bitch. You can't handle the dream. I'm just like, what's behind the mask? It was chicken nuggets? Ah, shit. Honey bun. Probably was chicken nuggets. All right, so let's flip this horizontally, edit, transform, flip horizontal, because that's how we're going to be doing this thing now. I craved to bundle up, but it's too hot. I'm sorry, bud. We got stream. It's like not much I can really do to help out. God, there's a lot of colors here. Not quite what I'm looking for. I kind of want to just hue shift all these colors. More purple. Saturation layer. Saturation. Oh my gosh, what are all these colors even? Alright, before I get started on coloring this, I need to use the restroom. So everyone get up, stretch, grab a glass of water, take care of yourselves. I'll be right back where we're going to be coloring in whatever this will end up being. Mute my mic. Alright, back. Wiggle, so looking forward to autumn. On comfy hoodies, fresh pressed cider, and pretty leaves. Big mood. I need to fill in this neck. What's the Pokemon? Okay, this is the main color now. This is gonna be really trippy because I have to like pay attention to all the different color values. Do I have to pay attention to my colors? Ugh. Who wants to do that? On that for now. Oh, wait, no. Back horns are actually this other color. And so is the neck and the bottom part of the spikes. Okay, since I already know I'm gonna make... How's this layer? Okay, there's nothing on that layer. Got it. Already gonna make this thing like bright purples. Let's just do this now. We might be changing these colors a bit. Like the character colors a bit more. I don't know, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Might just be me precision changing some spots to be dark tones to much brighter tones. Because I like the pink for the main body. That I can vibe with. So this tone is used for like the patterning underneath the eye. Pentagon. Bigger pentagon. Clean up the face a little. I just realized I'm basically making this thing shiny colored right now. Or at least very similar to. No, its nose is like bright blue and its body is like, it's got like, I don't know, it looks like Crest toothpaste to me. So this definitely isn't getting that vibes quite yet. Okay, now what do I do for the hair? If I'm following along my patterning here. I think we might end up making the hair just the same color as the line work or something around there. I don't know, let's see how the darker tone looks. We'll have to go through and like manually adjust some of these colors. Yeah, that color just feels way too similar to the line work. I don't know what color I should make the hair then. I want it to be something that really stands out here. I could use blue, I guess. But I worry then it would really feel too much like the shiny. I want it to look like it's like they're doing a psychic attack of some sort. We make the space around this, because I'm imagining a lot of effects around the character too. And I think if we do like a yellow and purple vibe, it will probably work out really well. They're doing a psychic attack. It only fits. Okay, this might get very intensely colored. See, I knew at some point in today's stream, even though I, wanted to do as many pieces as I could, I'd have to experiment again. I just can't do Artfight stuffs without some of the pieces just being like full on something weird is happening here. And literally all I have for this is like a vibe. It's like, all right, there's purple and sharp lines. That's all I got. It's like they're doing a psychic attack, purple and sharp lines. Somehow we got yellow in here. But like, it's working, so... Okay, don't like the upper part of this hair. This color needs to change. Something that lets the line work stand out a little bit more. Okay, that looks a lot better. Now this tone is just not doing it for me. We need something that's like the right color. All right, we're getting somewhere. Don't know where that is quite yet, but we're getting there. All right. This next part might hurt eyes a little bit. Yep, Vivi Bonnie, hello. Howdy, y'all. Welcome on by. My name is Zay. If you don't know me, I'm a character designer and illustrator, and we're currently doing Artfight attacks. I have so many Artfight attacks. How are you? What were y'all up to? Tell me all about the stream. And if you need to go off, take a break, please do so. Benui! Here's what we made so far today. All Artfight revenges, because I owe so many Artfight revenges at this point, y'all. You actually demolish on Rabbit and Steel. What is Rabbit and Steel? Rabbit and Steel trying out Lunar Mode, get absolutely broken. Oh, thank you. But no, you gotta tell me what on earth Rabbit and Steel is. Like, it sounds almost like a roguelike, just based on absolutely nothing but the name. MMO mechanics in a 2D QT game. Okay. So I was wrong. Roguelike raid game. Guys, MMO mechanics and roguelike. Okay, so I was right. Aha. 0.1 for Zay. So yep, different mode it was available for it, and y'all were trying it out. Rock on. Yeah, I'm trying to get through as many Artfight attacks as I can. Like, without sacrificing the quality that I like to do for them. Difficulty is the highest difficulty, and we're trying to make any progress in it. We keep getting sniped at the first proper boss. 3 hours of failing same level over and over. But are you having fun with it? Even if you're, you know, dying at the first proper boss. And something close to fun. You know what? We'll take that. You know, if y'all need to go rest, like, you've been at that for a while. Insanely difficult, didn't get that much progress done for 3 hours. It's like, you're free to lurk around, to hang out here for a bit, but at the same time, totally free to go, like, you know, eat, drink, crash on the couch for a few hours. I don't know. What do normal people do after streams? There's the button I'm looking for. I tend to say I'm going to go and get distracted for 2 to 3 hours by a random thing. I mean, valid. Honestly, valid. Yeah, go lurk. There was a Schubert pass by. Shh. Doing revenges. You might summon them. Okay, so now we only have that affecting the line work and not the rest of the piece. Now, what I want to try and do, this is where this gets kind of a little bit weird. We do a copy paste of just this layer. Move this. We deselect. Oh, I hit delete by accident, deselect. Whoops. Okay, we have just this layer. This and scale root. Okay, yeah, I accidentally deleted the wrong layer. Whoops! Create selection. And now with this layer, we do a copy to paste. So now we have a copy of this layer. Now we deselect, not delete. Color all that in with yellow. I just want to see how this piece will end up looking. If I try... Okay, I have an idea. This might just work. Select for here, create selection. So now we're selecting the spiral. If we invert the selection, so we're now not selecting the spiral, we take a copy of the line work layer that's underneath this, that's not the spiral. Now that we have that, we deselect. We color that whole layer in with yellow. Oh, thank you. I'm just experimenting at this point. All right, and now we scale rotate, and we rotate it slightly. Well, that looks fucking awesome. Oh, goddamn. Okay, there's one last little test for this that I want to try. And that's, instead of just that selected section, we instead do it to the whole thing. Now that we have the whole thing, it's like, okay, yeah, the whole thing is now color shifted, but it doesn't quite look as good in my mind. But we now select everything that's hit with the light beam, and we delete those sections. So now it's been rotated, but everything that's underneath this beam is hit. Or yeah, everything underneath the beam is like back to normal, basically. You used psychic. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm digging that. All right. Now I want to put a little bit of something in the background here. Nah, I like sharp edges for this. Okay, let's do a symmetrical ruler. Seven sides just to make this a little bit weirder. Visible for just a moment so I can see what on earth I'm doing. Artfight's fun for experimentation. This is no different. It's just layering different effects and seeing what comes out. Oh, everything's very neat. The 65's got going. Alright, Tanuki S35, is there, I really like how it came out. Ooh, I'll have to check that out later. Don't think I'll be able to right now, but awesome, awesome. You're getting it, like, awesome to get it Artfight attacks. Exciting, it's the Tanuki too. But yeah, how's it going? Overall, I think it's going well. I'm trying to catch up with my Artfight attacks. And this is what we have right now. I want something that is very, like... I was saying this at the beginning of this piece. I wanted something that's sharp and purple. Those are the only things that were in my brain, was sharp and purple. I think we got that. I think we got sharp and purple. I think this piece is actually done. I think. Yeah, how's it going for you? No, I can't do that as that. That is completely impossible to freaking see. There, that works. A good job on both. I mean, I've done this is the 4th piece I've done today. And I still have like an hour and a half left that I have set aside for stream stuffs. So like, I'm hoping I can get more like just attacks done. They have some big chilling. Good. It's awesome. I really like how it turned out. It's very weird. Don't know if I could easily replicate it either, but we got Psychic. One of you has strength to get 1 or 2 more attacks in before I'm good for this year's Artfight. Entirely up to you. Like, you've already done a lot. I think it's totally fair to, like, you know, relax and take a break for the rest of the event. It's like, no, like, you don't have to push yourself. Alright, another person I need to attack. Hold on a second. They have an axolotl. That's kind of cute. I was like scrolling through this person's characters to see which one I do be attacking. To get at least one more in. 5-minute rule. You can start sketching something out and seeing if you're kind of liking it or not. All right, yeah, we're drawing an axolotl. It's plum. It's a plumalotl. Weigh in your options. Look at them. Axolotl. Yeah, Masa, I guess I'm just trying to clear out Q stuffs and prepping for going to Norway. I just see Goober as a thing here, and I just want to like How far in the queue have you gotten? This is the 5th piece I've started today. I have in my like queue of attacks I need to do. Like a couple of these attacks I'm not going to revenge. So this number isn't super accurate, but I'm kind of still going through things. I I have to look at stuff in detail before I remove them. I have 8 pieces that have attacked me, and this is the 5th one that I'm doing. So theoretically, I have to do this and then 3 more to finish off this. But I don't think that's super accurate just because I have, like, at least one of those I'm not revenging. Getting axolotl fins kind of spaced out. And that's not actually including the arts from the fundraiser. The fundraiser did on Friday. I gave out, I think I have 4 art pieces for that. One of them being a digital painting akin to, let me actually pull up. Digital painting kind of like this. But this took me an hour and a half. So I think between the 15-minute paintings I have and this, I can probably set aside like one stream, get all that done first, and then see what I can get done afterwards. I would like to have them done before I leave at the beginning of August. But I am putting a priority on Artfight because that only lasts till the end of the month. And I can draw those things while I'm in Norway. So, but I can't draw Artfight stuff while I'm in Norway. So yeah, that's how far I am. The same color. That is in fact the same color. The gray background sometimes deceives me. And yeah, a lot of the pieces I'm doing today are going to be like headshots or simple stuffs. Like, that looks complicated. It was a little bit. This one I've spent the most amount of time on. I think I took about 45 minutes to an hour to draw that one. So, I mean, in fact, I have about an hour and a half, and I have to do this plus 3 more. If I'm quick, I can get through the list. But I'm also not sacrificing quality for this, and I have an Artfight stream planned on Wednesday. So if I don't get through everything today, it's not the end of the world. I do feel like I might not have any streams planned next week because I need to like get my ducks in a row pretty much, and streaming might be a bit more exhausting than I'd want it to be. Norway, but Norway sounds like a pretty place. Like, I think I'm gonna have a good time. I gotta spend time with the fiance. Like, inherently, I'm gonna have a good time. Yeah, and she was trying to tell me, it's like, you know, oh, there's nothing to do out here. I'm like, I go on vacation to my mother's hometown of like 2,000 people because there's nothing to do there. So it's like, that is literally perfect for me. I don't want to go on vacation where there's a lot to do. Not all the time. It's like, no, I want to go on vacation where there's nothing to do. And I get to spend time with someone I love? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, she'll also be coming back with me. Okay, I can't see very well with this background, so we actually are going to have to flip this to a lighter one. Dang, gotta hurt the eyes a little bit. good for then I'm good. Yeah, pretty much. God, there's even there's I don't know, there's also just a lot of culturally significant buildings and like old structures that are neat. I don't know. I think I'm not going to be bored. I think it's going to be exactly what I was needing and looking forward to. Yep. The only, like, anything that might be an issue is that I'm going to be away from the house for like 7 weeks, so casual concern about the cats who aren't used to me being gone that long. Revalian, I know, has like separation anxiety. I have someone who's going to be taking care of the dart frogs, so that'll be pretty good. And they know how to take care of the cats and the fish and such. The roommates know how to take care of the cats and fish and such. Okay, we're going to work from bottom to top here, because we have this spot, which is the underside, but then we have to put the darker shade on top of it. But then that gets covered by the layer above it, so we have to kind of work our way up through all of these. Oh yeah, I was at the store the other day and saw something that I almost bought because of how absurd it is. And it was like $3 too. It was like right within range of like, do I? Ultimately I didn't, because I don't think I would ever use it. But it was a Sonic themed Nerf gun. Apparently Nerf made a line of Nerf guns, Nerf blasters, whatever they call them, that had like, it wasn't like, you know, oh, it's Sonic's head that it shoots out of or something. They just replaced the casing with a stylized thing. Like they had different patterns and designs on them. And like, apparently there was a Sonic the Hedgehog line that they had. And I do mean line, because these fucking things had like a bunch of different shells and they had rarities, which is the funniest thing. It's like, oh, I got my epic rare like Sonic Nerf gun. And I went and looked, and yeah, the only one that I cared about was like one of the rarest ones. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Sonic vomiting Nerf darts. I know! That would have been so much better, but no, apparently it's just like, oh, we have custom shells and we put rarities on them because... And it's stupid that they have rarities because they're not like... They're not in bags or anything, you can't see them. You can see clearly what it is that you're getting. And they just put like a little icon in the corner that shows the rarity, and it says on the back how rare things are. I'm like, why is this? This is really doing the rarity thing wrong, I think. I don't really know. But yeah, I almost bought a Sonic Nerf gun for the sole purpose of like, well, I guess seeing if the if the cats would play with it, I guess. But for the sole purpose of how freaking silly that is to have existed. Use child foam shit, gotta go SSR nerf tube. Like, here's the deal though. I don't, if it was in a bag, like if it was in a bag that didn't let you see it, I think that would have been a far more of a FOMO thing. The fact that you get to see all of them and see what the rarities are on the back and such, that just incentivizes you as a kid to want to go back there and look like every week or whatever. It's like, oh, you know, we're going to the store today, little Timmy. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go over and look at the Nerf guns. It's like, oh, I already have all of these. Okay, I'm gonna go back and you're gonna get shopping for groceries. I feel like it's far less of an issue, the fact that they aren't, like, hidden. They tell you what the rarer ones are, but they don't, like, hide the fact that the ones you're looking at aren't. And, like, you can look at all the patterns on the back, so it's like, wow, the one I really want is a super rare one. I'll just come back every day until it shows up, and then I can get the Nerf gun I want. Are they called guns or blasters? Like, did they stop calling them guns at any point? I feel like they did. I just can't be certain. Anyways, yeah. That was amazing. Varasha is awake. Trying to make eye fit within a lineless eye is not my wisest idea. Come on, it's garlic bread. Fuck yeah, garlic bread. Oh, it makes sad go away. It's at the very least, if nothing else, tasty as shit. Alright, now we can put in little nostrils. And put these in like this. And big ol' smile. I don't really know how I'm going to do the big ol' smile, so we're going to do that with just this color again. We're going to move around these dots over here. Move them up and out of the way a little bit. I need to add the tail in. The tail's kind of important. It's an axolotl. Nice chill, calm music. Now I did this on different layers so I can add the appropriate amount of like white lines to just separate the different layers. That just doesn't look right. Delete that layer. We're just gonna have the tail just kind of like jutting out. Good old hip tail, there to the rescue. Okay, he's a little cutie. Alright, so we make this much more transparent. What is this? Now I'm trying to decide how I want to split up the arts a bit. Like I could go through with this. Would not take much to really let things kind of exist on their own. that actually works really well. All right, let's add in a little bit of eye shine. Because eye shine makes the cute cute. Yeah, that can go outside the people. That's acceptable. Alright. Would help if I select the right layers. Now, one extra little idea I had. I do want to see how well this would work as like a stickery do. So if we expand the selection, yeah, 15 pixels. Do we make this just solid white? Merge all this together, make a clipping layer, and on that clipping layer, okay, yeah, I think actually that might look really good. Fishing up an axolotl, Ocean Man starts playing. Oh my god, it's perfect. Ocean Man. To Gaussian on this layer. There we go. There we go. We got a little sticker axolotl. Let's do a selection from this layer. Then we expand the selection. Yeah, sure, 15. We crop that down. And that's just a nice little extra touch to make it seem more interesting than just like, oh, I did a flat of the character. Yee. That's 5 done. Okay, this next person on this list, I actually have a more proper arts idea. So I'm going to look at the one after them. Ooh, lots of characters that they have. Sippies. Oh yeah, no, none of them have been real so far. Yeah. Oh, okay. This person actually has some neat little effects on their Sona. Let's do this. You know, I have like, you know, instead of just a headshot, I have an idea for the for other person on the list. Umbreon. Hmm. Hmm. Try and catch the Umbreon real quick. I like Umbreon. I got the Umbreon real quick. Please take it. Take this freaking fox thing. Do I have another one? Do I have another piece? It's like that one I'm doing properly. I just drew them, skip that one, drew them. Yeah, this is the last one. And then I just have that, like, larger piece. Because I said I just want to do headshots today. So it's like, that one's not a headshot. So I'm not doing that yet. Not liking this art currently. Absolutely no thoughts right now. This is just pure, just throwing things together vibes. Double check character permissions and such. Okay. Yep. Inky Bean is completely valid on the table. And after the stream today, I have to go drop my pressure washer off, run an errand beyond that, and then I don't do anything else today, I don't think. At least I don't think. Bring this more straight down. Easy, Ingy little bean. Yep. Those days need a little head pap. They'll be much happier after that. Tank growth. And other horn. Make this a bit thicker because it's more towards the camera. Okay, restart this higher. I feel like I need to start these closer to the eyes. Yeah, I'm liking that. Liking that one more. I have an hour to finish this one art piece. Now the real question is, do I be responsible and start that other art? Do I end stream, give myself, a bit of a rest? Or do I go through my bookmarks, find a character I wanted to draw as an attack, and do that? How will I manage this in an hour? Oh, I don't think it's physically possible. I think this piece is gonna be the end of me for Artfight for sure. Never again will I be able to complete another art piece. This one will go on for perpetuity. Bookmark characters sound fun. It's like, and there's one in particular that I have actually wanted to draw this event. I've done like one attack. Just outright attack. I think just one. No, I did a handful at the beginning of the event. Before I got anything. So I have some attacks. Yeah, what's my ratio right now actually? Yeah, I'm curious. Statistics. For this event, I've been attacked 24 times. Note, it's the 22nd. So I've been attacked more than once a day since the event started on average. I have done 17 attacks, and I have another 5 already ready, with this one being the 6th. Yeah, 6th. So that'll be what, 23? So if I do one more, then I will be at even. If I finish this and then do one more. Oh, I don't even know if I would finish that bookmark character idea that I had. So I think I should probably be more responsible and try to complete the last attack that I have before I do an attack and then get like a revenge or something and be like, oh fuck. you know what's funny? I just now remembered. The one idea that I had, something in the bookmarks I wanted to draw, is Felis had sent me an idea with Chime, the Levelo, because she didn't realize until, like, I guess almost a year after she got the character, that the character is hollow inside. It's like she bought the character from me and just didn't realize they were hollow inside, and that's how they make their sounds. And a bit ago, because of this realization, she realized, oh my god, a candy gore piece of like Chime, the Levelope, but like inside they just like spill out musical notes. So it's like, arm is chopped off or something and they're spilling music. And it's like, that sounds really fucking fun. I wanted to draw that ever since. And now I have Artfight and Chime is a valid attack. So I wanted to do that. But I just realized, I'll be drawing a character that I made. So hello, level up. I want a refund. Nope, we don't charge level ups by the pound. And she didn't realize that it was hollow until I drew Chime last year. I was like, oh yeah, no, they make sounds tapping on themselves because they're hollow. She's like, they're what? I made this ear on the back a little bit too big. Pull this in a little bit more. All right, let's try and get some colors down. Probably not my best starting choice for colors because I can't see that at all. Wrong spinny doodad. Didn't want to zoom in there. And spotting that I wanted to add. I should probably actually include the scar here. Make this snout a bit bigger. There we go. Okay. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming. Nothing is regularly scheduled here. I just do everything by vibes. Okay, we're gonna kind of just develop this as we go around the character. Just trying to match stuffs up as best we can. Didn't even think about the patterning before I started doing colors. Such it goes for me. Okay, so this kind of fills in a lot of this space actually. This whole bit of fluff. Then we have this gray that, yeah, comes up. We actually have to move this down a little bit more. Put this in with solid color so I don't have that color kind of showing through a little bit. All right, now the darker tone. This goes around the head a little bit. This goes over the top of this ear. The inner ear color is different, I think. Okay. Yeah. Inner ear color is this over here. And this on the side too. That's not inner ear color. Chat, don't let me forget the piercings. Because we'd see them on the very edge here. Don't let me forget them, alright? If I forget them, it's on you because I've told y'all to not let me forget. Saving real quick. Howdy! This is my Artfight villain arc or revenge arc or something, where I'm just doing as many of these things as I can. Welcome on in. Revenge of the Zay. Yep. Exactly. How are you, Ben? I'm like losing my mind a little bit. good. I'm gonna do small animation last night. Surprise level. Oh, fuck yeah. That's really cool. Congrats. Okay, the antlers are completely black. Like, literally, they just use straight black. So what we're going to do is we use this tool just in case we get a little bit of that not black showing through. It'll make these maybe have a little bit more of a visual distinction. But yeah, what's the animation that you made? You know, it's just like a short little loop or something. Care to share? If you posted it in the server already, I'm sorry if I missed it. I'm bad at keeping up with people over there right now. I know Saisha shared a piece, like they got attacked recently. They shared that. I haven't looked yet. Even though I think I replied to things like this morning or last night and I just didn't see it. Do what now? So I was doing stuff. Oh, I was just asking if you wanted to share the animation. Unless you had already posted to the server, then I'll probably see it after stream. Yeah, I have to have you do work. Get that PC. Share your art. Come on, get. Also, you're on Twitch mobile. I am so sorry. Is this ear? Literally, this ear is like covered in every single possible frame that they could have it. Oh, this ref needs a little bit of work. It's like Scar. Let's actually use a very bright color. Scar right here ends right there. Scar is implied to go through the eye. I need to put the little gray piece right here. I missed that. Or is that a piercing? Because this is in the no piercings thing. There's a thing. Is that a ring around their chin? This makes it look like it's a pattern, but then it has outlines. They have a mouth color, which is like fantastic. All right, I'm gonna say that that's a piercing that I need to add in. Let's just do all the piercings now. R&D, you didn't let me forget. Congrats. Yeah, you can't see the other ear whatsoever. It's in the art channel. All right. Yeah, I will check out after this piece. I might as well also see what Saisha had received. We're almost done here. I'll do a little bit of lights in the eyes. Okay, I think this one is done. And by that I mean I just need to put a little basic background on it. Good enough. All right, signature. And then crop it down. All right, y'all get to look at this. Well, I get to look in the art channel real quick. Aw, that's super cute. That is super cute. I'd pull it up, but I can't easily put GIFs on the screen. Oh, inside Shisniki. Actually, that's a really, really pretty piece. Fuck yeah. Okay. Y'all are doing great. Alright, I have about 40 minutes left in my stream. I guess I'm gonna pull up the, like, more complex piece. Well, your best doing pretty well. Who's the next target? Mango by Rala Saika. I already attacked you, so that's out of the way. Come on, please let me do this. So this, I was attacked by them. I'm actually gonna pull this up. I got attacked by them because this Latias's name is Mango, and was surprised to see like someone who is actually a plant, because their name is Mango, so they're used to everyone else who is a plant to not actually be a plant that is named after a plant. But it's like actually a plant. So I had an idea, which I thought was very cute, of the of Mango, of Fiona showing Mango that they can change colors. Why is that trying to open up Clip Studio Paint files? I don't want Clip Studio Paint file. I want to just open up the Fiona ref. Wrong folders, eh? There it is. Select all. Copy. Shiny lure. I want to point out, this is the uploaded ref that is like honestly a little bit smaller than I probably should have it, but still, this one like fits on most monitors very comfortably. It's a little bit big, just not terribly big. Genuinely, this is a reasonable size, but it's a little bit big of a ref. All right, so I want to draw Fiona changing colors if I don't hit the wrong button. Where am I? I am everywhere. I do not know where I am or what I am doing. I am taking a sip of water. All right. Howdy, howdy. Hope you be well. Kind of working on the last thing in my list of Artfight attacks that I need to revenge. Whoop, bring it back. Latias. Just kind of rough sketching things out. Head's a little bit big, rest of the body's a little bit small, but I can kind of adjust that. Okay, just done the laundry done at work last night, then conked out once I got back home. Gonna be looking for the most part. Please rest well. It's like, it's important to rest. Okay, so they drew Mango like if they were full length, like that big. So Mango's actually quite small. I have like one of my hairs is hitting my body. Okay. And using this kind of like a way to show, like, you know, change colors. Probably cut this like around here. Don't need to do a full body. Like I said, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to do a full body for this, but nope. Scale rotates. We can make one of these not a full body. Yonya is quite the difficult one to draw, and I am amazed that multiple people have been giving her a genuine shot this event. Which is great fun. Like, she was a on the banner one year too. So now Fiona is canon to Artfight. How's that for lore? Artfight lore. Like, a little part of me, a little part that I'm suppressing, tells me, how cool would it be if I animate this so that she's like actively changing colors? But one, that would mean I have to, I guess I wouldn't have to split the entire thing because she has to shift the whole color range at once. So I would just have to put a hue layer on it and then adjust the hue layer, but still, that's... We'll see how I'm feeling later. Because this piece isn't going to be done today. You know what? I might end up wanting to animate it because that is an aspect that a lot of people don't really realize is a thing with like Fiona or Tropical Flycatchers as a whole. It's on the ref, but the ref is busy. There's a lot going on it, and people are, you know, focusing on trying to draw it right in the first place, not trying to draw any of the other aspects. Now, I know how you feel, Tio. Color changing is a core aspect of this character, but is one of the least drawn aspects of the character. All right. So let's try and do some more interesting color or lines. What time is it? 1:35, 1:36. Yeah. We might be able to get done with like the lines today and maybe get started on the flats. Maybe get done with the lines, get started on the flats. They are kind of complex. Both of them are. Be free, little Pokemon. Why do I have to draw the outside of the eye on there? There's no reason. I do believe this is the first time I've drawn a Latios or a Latios, so... I'm gonna go into a big old body. But the back here has these on it. Where the wings attach. And it would come straight back, but then it has I'm good at this. I'm good at doing arts, right? Yeah. Let's just look back at this again. Good arts. Oh, that hurts my eyes a bit to look at. I love it. Anyways. Yeah, I kind of thought that this shape was a little bit odd. I think this has another dip in it like that. Yep. And we can apply this shape onto this. I click those buttons a little bit too fast all the time. Alrighty. Arm. Not terribly looking forward to the arm, actually. These arms are a little bit odd because they have like little slots on the bottom that they like normally rest their arms against. So it'd be like that. But like they're also round shapes. Like this is a thing on the Pokemon. There's like a round shape here that the arm seemingly comes out of, but also rests on top of. I don't know, I'm not a fan of Latios arms. Here's what we're gonna do instead. Let's actually do the little clapping first. Yep. Okay, so we have them clapping now. By that I mean they are not even touching. They're clapping now. Now kiss. And notice that they have, at least in this iteration of the Pokemon, they put like an underside to them. So hopefully that helps justify a little bit how they settle in the body. In, on, against the body. Oh boy. Pokemon anatomy kind of doesn't work. I say this coming from someone who constantly breaks anatomy. Forgot I made that one an announcement. Wind surprised me. Yet again. The chill vibes time of the stream. Let's go. Gotta stretch the wrist real quick. Got about 15 minutes left in stream. It'd be nice if I could finish the line work in that time frame. I don't have every hope in the world that I'm going to, but it'd be nice. And trying not to leave various little elements that future me is going to have to work with, weirdly. Reduce the sharpness of this angle. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Good enough. I want this to look like it's kind of bending around. So we're going to use this stripe down the middle to help that. This one's going up, this one's going down. That doesn't work. That doesn't make any sense. You gotta both go up or both go down. It just looks weird otherwise. It's like they're trying to do the wave or they're in the middle of a roll or something. It's like, no. Nope, not doing that. So I gotta thin them down a little bit on the front. Something like that, maybe. Make this a little bit more shallow. All right, now the swing. So we do that, then we just give it a little point. And bring this out just a little bit more. If I'm on the right color, it'd be fantastic. I am starting to like miss almost every single input. I'm so happy that we only have like 10 minutes left of stream. Because I would probably be calling it soon anyways. Where's that? Because biking's about to start. If it's not too hot for you to do that. Please be sure you're taking care of yourself. You know, we'll be ending stream at... I think I'll be ending stream at 2. At the very least, I want to get this Latias lined. But I know whatever I can get done for myself later saves me that much time, but I don't know if the 5 minutes is really all that terribly worthwhile. I might end the stream after I have this Latias color lined in. What on earth are these back fins going? They kind of sweep along with the character. Like that. He's gonna head out, do some chores. See you later. See you later. Yep, gonna finish off this. Then we're gonna raid someone in the Artfight directory. Make that a stream. Yeah, because I have a couple errands I need to run. And then I have to upload all these. Yeah, I put a bunch of art into the like actual upload queue. Like I scheduled them to upload. I kind of have a soft goal of getting everything uploaded before I leave, but I don't know if that's going to fully be possible. God, I'm also starving. Just now realized. Good thing I'll be ending stream off. Okay. All right, I'm gonna call that a stream. Let me save this. Oh, not in that folder. There it is. All right, here's what we did today. We didn't make that. I'm closing out that. We did a digital painting, a headshot, and another headshot, which I freaking love how just unhinged this one looked. Probably the best thing I made all Artfight. Just so far, this is kind of the winning piece, this Artfight event. A fantastic little sticker. And a headshot of the dog hours. And of course, we got started on this, which will be something that I continue on Wednesday. I do want to stream again on Wednesday. We're going to probably finish up the Artfight stuffs. If I have time and comfortable with it, then I'm going to actually start on the art that I owe from the fundraiser. But I'm not making that a priority. Just outright not making that a priority. Throw up the ending scene. Varasha's like learned when I'm about to end off stream. She just woke up, meowed at me, and just like jumped off her chair. Jumped out of her bed. All right, let's see. Is there someone streaming some Artfight? Oh wow, we're up there again. What are some things people got going on here? This looks kind of cute. Let me see what they have going on. Oh my god, I think yeah, I'm following this person. You know what? Sure, let's go and raid them. I think there's something I drew last Artfight. Oh no, it's for mature audience. It's just so people are aware. Entrance point raid, there we go. Copy your program message. If you're a sub, copy sub message. If you're not a sub, copy the not a sub message, and or replace them with a bunch of hearts that you have because I know you're filled with them. We're gonna go over and raid SGI Creations. I don't actually know what they want to be called otherwise. So you know what? There's a question for you to ask when you get there. I don't actually know if they're working on Artfight right now, but they're currently working on art, and it's cute, and I think that's fair. I am kind of tired. All the stuff today will have to be uploaded to Artfight and such. Pokemon stuff for is broken. Nah, it just needs to go away still. Anyways, on Wednesday, we are going to be continuing Artfight. At the very least, I'm doing that stream. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming next week. I'm still kind of deciding some stuff based on how much energy I think I'm going to have. I still have to prep for leaving for Norway. But that all is aside. I will see you all in the future. Good night, goodbye, farewell, love you, see yas. Go be good, and go spam a lot of hearts to this person. You don't plan on staying. That's totally fine. But at the very least, make me look good, right? Just go over and spam a bunch with hearts. See ya!